Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and welcome to part 13 for the Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. And oh good lord, that quest title, A Strange New... Good lord, just the lettering alone is... ooh lordy. So... time to see if we can find Thancred. Is that a dragon? Oh lordy, that's a dragon. Aha. Is this Dead Star? This is a lot of dragons. Hello, Stellar Dragon. I think this might have been Midgar Sormer's world. So I'm going to platform up there. That definitely looks like Omega type deal. So is this Midgard Sormer's original world? Or maybe Omega's original world? Oh boy. We seem to have no more clue about where we are than, well, than when we started. If everything's shrouded in darkness, then yeah, it is quite dark. Oh, hello, there seems to be a thing up there, but at the same time... oh boy. Still no trace of Thancred. Oh, she was barking at the door from the package, and Mum coming home. Someone or something is here. There's nothing there. There's a dragon quite clearly there. Am I the only one who can see the dragon? Okay. Estinian. Please tell me you sense it as well. Oh, good. He sees them as well. Thank God. Oh, I've got a good theory about what happened to the dragons. At one point in the distant past, Midgardsormr's world, known as the Dragon Star, and the world of the people who wound up building Omega, were at war. I suspect this world is, well, this fragment of a world we're on, is the remains of that war. Well, seems they finally found dragons they can see. Oh, wow.
Dragons? Here?
What you see is a memory of a world that once was. A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow in shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Oh, screw you.
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis.
And because he can't touch his ether.
Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
Straight into it. I think she just teleported.
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Yeah. Except if emotions work to shape the reality here, we'll reach you eventually.
Meteion holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
Right. Alright, it's time to see if I suppose we can find his sliver of a soul. Time to have a chat with dragons. First things first, I'm going to attune myself to the Aetheryte here. Huh. Second. Turn off the microphone. Second. Mum says hi. Alright, back to this. Well, the dragons here are definitely are not come to hasten our demise. A bit leave us. Here's no companionship, only silence. Right. Well, aren't you a dour lot? Where did you get that leopard from, I wonder? Detail them just even that little bit they are there. Before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver. Oh god, the Omega weapons. These things are the shades of dragons from the War with Omega and its ilk. Search for the source of dragon's woes in Null. Eggs of some description? Eggs. Which no longer hatch. Maybe not. Let's go find ourselves a baby dragon. Seems like fitting I'd ride a dragon here. Can't jump over that. Hello. Oh, no, no, no. Ah. Malformed dragonette. I do not recognize it, twisted, ill-malformed as it is. They descended from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor we gave answer. It was a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. In the end, the invaders were victorious. When they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for acquisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. Christ. Survivors sought to put away their shame, to rebuild. A futile effort. In purest soil, replete of ether, did we once cultivate our nesting grounds, where our lands were barren, and in eggs nurtured in such a desolation were fated to rot. What few survived to hatch and emerge as abominations, we shall have no new progeny. Are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars? Now there are. Many would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. Inside a contest for supremacy. Fires faded, the wars lost and won, they too were reduced to ash and waste. It's the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or be conquered. Tired of conflict, of everything. Still a stone. Claim your kind is doomed, but there is another star. I don't think he's listening. The plan for any bosses we meet? Do the mechanics. Alright. See if I can there we go. Get all that listened to. Are there any ether currents here? One button. Collection. Ooh, 421 kilometers to the northeast. Oh. That's going to take me off map there. Okay. That's not going to work out. We got some contact. Don't know if it was meaningful. Oh, great. There's a thought. Then all we've got to do is reignite their passions. Give it a shot. I'll end, they call him in the Dragon Tongue. Yeah, fitting. As fitting a title as any, I suppose. Lord Sormer, I don't suppose we can get you to have a chat, do we? Suppose we can get you to wake up to give them a chat? No? I suppose that would be a bit too much to ask of the dragon here. Hello? What's this? That seems a bit... Might be a mining outcrop, maybe? Check that. Seems to be one now. Alright. I thought it might be a mining outcrop, but apparently not. Alright, I'll end. Let's go have a chat.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
Oh. Oh, Heaven's Ward music. That should be good.
So, waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Behold, dragon speech.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the Expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
Yep. Yeah.
They were They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
Sanguine ocean. Bloody ocean. Except that wheel in our world's broken.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive. Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it, to stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life.
Is he talking about Alphino or Emmerich?
There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity. And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us. Stay back! Up to you.
So what do you mean the rest is up to me? Estinian! No, 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 no.
Not Estinian too.
Fuck. Hello.
There's a wind. He's opened the way for us. Sacrificed himself to remake this place, like Thancred did.
God fucking damn it, Estinian.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
Let's go. Yeah, we are not chuffed at this. Woohoo! Found a way forward for us. Dragons remain trapped within a prison of their own making. Better than most. Get a wriggle on then. So that one down there was the memory of the Dragon Star. What's this one going to be? Current. Nothing here that looks familiar in the slightest. Fair skies. How do you tell the bleeding difference? It's all in darkness here. I cannot make out a single word of this. It's all squiggles. Ah, that's something at least. And this is during the daytime of this place. Have a look-see. Just looking at the bleeding. You are certainly a strange little thing. Then again, I suppose, but comparatively, we look quite strange. It's the most unexpected occurrence. Is this your home? Bow! And the vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and intention. Ea, I believe, was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Not entirely applicable given our present state. You are welcome to use this appellation. From nomenclature to a person, I believe pronounced Kofkuj. Yes. Kofkuj of the Ea. Okay. Ether-based life forms, okay. You surmise that your bodies are comparable with biological composition. Okay. Sight, sound, taste, touch, and... Oh, lordy. Okay, I just need to pause this here. 198,712,180,827 questions. I don't think we have quite that much time. I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. We dispensed from corporeal vessels long ago. We have discovered a need for the flesh in order to recreate her erstwhile forms. All pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. The nervous system is well within our power to recreate. We have no frame of reference. Alright, to bring an end to it. Oh, good lord. Though need is perhaps too strong a word. We a simple matter of unmake ourselves through use of etheric exsanguinators, but such death seems inadequate. To traditionalists and honest believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments, found only with bodies of flesh. Oh boy. That is still weird. Your consent to answer questions is indicative of a tacit approval of our plans? No, we don't approve. We don't approve at all, but, it's going a little too smoothly, Alize. Okay, so what exactly? For example, right here. This is another white mage. Again, it looks the gear looks so much better on female characters than it does the male for the Endwalker artifact, for the Endwalker class gear. Looks so much better. You look a little bit too familiar. You look like Shades. Oh my god. Hold on, I have to get closer to this. I have to get closer to this. Joko. This thing looks like a shade from Near Replicant. In notion, it does seem to be the same kind of idea. Let's see what happens when I kill it. It's not quite a shade. More like an animated set of shapes. Huh. Okay. Ooh, there's a fate up here, which seems like it might have people doing it. I don't see anyone else in the area, though. I'm gonna head over Over here and get the etherite connected. There we go, etherite up here. See what I mean? It just looks so much better on female characters. Which is kind of annoying because it... Ooh, that's a nice symbol. I've never spotted that before. Which does make it kind of annoying. It's like, they... In my mind, they must have White Mage default as being female characters. Whenever they're making the class gear. It's kind of irksome, but I can... But understandable, I suppose. Most of our compeers you will find remain idle in their domiciles. I'm presuming that's the crystals? Okay. No desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. Okay. Well, this is all very curious. No response. Well, having said that... Oh, glamour dispellers. I should have some in my chocobo. Yes, I have just enough for what I needed to do. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, just removing the glamour from the rest of the gear. Minus the gloves. I'm keeping the gloves as they are for the bracers type things, and my head and my helmet piece. Keeping those as they are. The gear does look alright. I just can't stand the glove. Ooh. You wish to speak? Very well, pray a moment if you would. Okay, so we've got one of them waking up. Why we seek our end, you ask? If you wish to know, I will tell you. What form did I take when last I emerged? Oh boy. Oh boy. This place is certainly something. Now this is how you make something feel weird and alien. By making it actually weird and alien. Lalak, Dudik, Nanik. Neg, maybe? There's Saturn 4 has since completed an orbit. Why the... Nope. Huh. Ah, yes, sometimes being an FFX. Please come here. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. Will you stop doing that? I was hoping you. So there's some kind of protocol for when you get guests. Custom is to serve food. Okay. Communal repast after which you may engage in leisurely conversation. Okay, that begs the question, however, what do they consider to be food? We shall feast you on the purest ether. Right, I suppose that answers that question. Place with your comrades. Space must be soon washed with purest ether. Absorb as much as you like. Right. Is this going to be a good thing or a bad thing? Not like to come to harm. Definitely has some ritual-esque quality to it. One cannot simply generate ether here. And the memories of the dead with whom we deal. Just the quest titles is like, oh god. Did you have your fill of ether? Couldn't absorb it. Deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Through your mouths, you say? How very primitive and quaint. Oh, good lord. It must serve not only to expel sound, but draw in sustenance besides. So hasty. Does have its charm, however. In the beginning, when the AI possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. Transcending all limitations, we believed we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. Tangible, such as land, to the intangible, such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress. The most common and finite involved is the flesh itself. Too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Maintain the integrity of our bodies to manage considerable resources. Solve this problem. Okay. Challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. Let's say, deciphering the laws of creation. How the universe came into being, explain all extant phenomena, and thence predict the future. If we could but achieve this, we believe that we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. That carries a certain logic to it, I suppose. Reveal to us a fundamental truth. Essential for continuation of our conversation. If you learn more, we will share it with you. We mustn't, primitive as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. They possess the corporeal forms, their lives readily ended. As those who have gone before, it is not our duty to warn them. Oh boy. Oh no, Yashtola's going to be the one to... The truth of the universe. Seek us to the stone pillars just outside the bounds. A place called Elegia. Well... Stola. I love that they've got the O as the infinite symbol. Where infinite knowledge, where knowledge leads. That's nice. It's the little touches. They must be busy nibbling on ether, as they call it. Oh boy. Good Lord. Get away from you lot. I don't think he brought us out here for the spring. I figured as much. Thousands of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. One question doth arise in my mind. Faithfully formed by the simulacra, they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How does thou suppose this is possible? Meteion made contact with them while they still lived. Okay. Overwhelmed by their longing for death, Meteion did unleash dynamis and ushered the dragons and the Aeon into their doom. There's always the outcome for many stars that you find already lost to ruin. In the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? What moment might I stand strongest? No, it's not the Shadow Realm. No, it's the literal edge of the universe. Meteion has gathered to herself the hearts, emotions, and souls of those who desired death above all else, thinking that existence had no meaning, and, well, forged a realm out, forged a whole collection of dead worlds out of it. The source wall is the boundary of one thing leading into the other. There is no leading into another from here. And plus, I don't think the source wall is built on emotion. The source wall is basically maths. Alright, let's see what this great secret of the fundamental truth of creation it is.
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge. for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not.
Oh, try her.
We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
You can figure that out. Good lord.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand.
So far, so good.
Entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated.
I mean, basically describing the Big Bang.
That the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age.
I mean, that's one theory.
In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter.
I mean, that's one theory. I mean, another theory is that the universe will...
Fruitless.
Boom.
So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort.
Oh, puns.
Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir.
Wow.
Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture.
Tombstones.
Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge.
Oh, I don't think so.
Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
Oh. Brace yourselves. Mama Stola's gonna go on a rampage.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Oh, quite possibly.
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension.
What?
And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the air. But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Ishtola, no! You mustn't!
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. It is when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow.
Oh yeah, the acting's phenomenal.
The universe may end, and all may be for naught, but I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you. And we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Oh, buddy. You may have an icy cold despair, but she's got a burning passion for knowledge.
Keep calm and listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Oriange? What the hell? What the hell, dude?
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope, that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
And then there were 4. New path is opened.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
Oh!
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Is that another star?
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth.
What?
Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn. Alive again, to know suffering anew.
Oh, that's not
True
good.
salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Atheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Level 90. Plunk this up here, because this feels like a thing now we've put up. Let's see. Places healing blossom with exit location. Grants 5 stacks of their cheap bells. Self-taking damage will spend 1 stack to... Oh, hello. Okay, so this is a hunt mob. As you can tell by the thing there, level cheater. The reason why I'm going ooh is because if you kill this thing twice, you gain enough materials to basically make that as a mount. Good to know where it is. Resides here in Ultima Thule. There's no chance I'm going to be able to take that on my own, and they look to be more working on the gathering. So, yeah. Zoom to the next zone. Portal of Wisdom. Alright, let's see where this portal takes us. Oh god, it's Omega stuff. This is Omega's tech, which means this stuff is from Omega's world by the looks of things. Getting through here emotionally is going to be interesting. Amenable to conversation. Good luck on that front. Don't you do anything stupid and die on me. Oh boy. Oh, there's an ether current there. Oh! Bloop, bloop. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, this is a new form. Mind the floor, good lord. Yeah, this is very... This whole place reminds me of Omega. Some striking dummies. Okay, this is definitely more of Omega's kind of place. Well, this is a peculiarly shaped etherite. Ooh, gemstone tree. Oh, hold on. Repair gear first. there. Okay. An error has occurred. I love that text border. That's a lovely text border. Unknown life forms detected. Assign a generic label. Interplanetary travelers. Greetings and welcome to the planet. Bleep bloop. Planet. What? Could you please repeat that? Maybe translated into yours as Alphatron. Wow. Okay. Our people in meanwhile are called the Omicrons. You stand within the window of our outposts. We are preparing for war. As we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody and or terminated. Oh boy. Yeah, these guys definitely give me the vibes of having built Omega. Measuring combat capability. Result negligible. Subject falls outside targeting parameters. Self-enhancement. We venture forth in conquest to acquire combat data and resources. Yep, these are the guys who did Omega. They conquered the Dragon World. Autonomous weapon deployment complete. Awaiting instructions from Sir. Well. Sir is the alias of Stigma 1. Okay. There's no way forward. Yep. The trick, however, is trying to find the one that has, well, emotion. They all appear to be robots. And even Omega wasn't entirely emotional. Took a while to get Omega any kind of emotion. In short, Vulcans have more emotion than these guys do. Let's have a chat with this sir. I'm trying to read this. No Sound? No sound? Maybe? It's practically in wingdings! Good lord. Oh, ether current. Oh, another one over there. This place is certainly replete with them, that's for sure. I'm sorry, do you mind? Thank you. Now, sod off. Oh, another one over here. Aha. Oh boy. Okay, definitely gonna have to get rid of this thing first. Find the gaps in the ground. Awaken. Activate. Password. I tried. Seems unresponsive. Alright. Well, I've fiddled around with enough of Omega's tech back in the Deltascape and all that, so should be able to. Try touching, smacking, and attuning with the console, but there's no response.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it...
I've got a notion.
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons.
Uh-huh.
As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega. Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
I mean, have you got a better idea?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Or I could use my custom-made Omega Jammer.
You still have it! Sid and Nero's legendary device was brought below the superweapon Omega.
You think I give up any of the toys I get given?
Wait. The actual device was much too big to lug around, so you must only have the control module. And there I was getting all excited. Never mind. An old-fashioned spell will suffice.
Ow. Just a basic one will do.
It worked.
Oh, sodding! Oh, that explains the eyeballs in the Sigmascape. Well, sir.
All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
I know. We want to initiate new communications.
We have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The extended operations unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments.
Hey?
All strategies are calculated, devised, and matched in accordance with said guidelines.
Okay.
In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Next question.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
Oh, goody.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Oh?
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation.
I just love that in the background.
Stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
Well, got some information at least.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
So why are they here then?
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them.
Suppose.
I suppose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Well, it's worth a shot. Question, of course, is what does the operations unit look like? To be fair, I was half expecting Omega's little miniature to have, you know, slipped along with us. Right, trying to find the ones that aren't adhering to a routine. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, there's a fight going on up there, but we're not gonna... I doubt we're going to make it there in time for that, so just leave it as is. Take care of you. Search base Omicron for errant Omicrons. You may move the camera, blah, 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 blah. Alright. Let's see who's not behaving themselves. Hello. That one seems to be acting a bit erratically there. Oh god, it's even did the head scratching thing. It does generally look confused. Damn, I can't even jump over the holes. Ah. Roller mobs. Fun. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's a hole in the ground there. Hello, M017, or M-017, I suppose. That's curious. Some kind of tree? Bzz. What is your query? I'm looking at the tree. Tree is a sample collected from another star. As it cannot survive in our environment, however, it requires life support. That is the function of the device. Something special about this tree? Being foreign matter, protocol requires that we study it. As the task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. It's the last remnant of a dead world, nothing to inspire, yet it grows, extends its branches, sprouts leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way, and to what end? I do not understand. Oh, he's trying to figure out the meaning of life! Nothing outside of orders. Of course, why wouldn't you be? uh. Still a very weird ass tree. But again, this is how you do you know, alien shit. I'm just gonna use a teleport. Dynamis crystal. Interesting. Uh-oh. Zap it and see if the guy reacts. Okay. Somebody else allow me to do the honors. Oh boy. let's go have a chat with this sir then. Puckering tits. There we go. Good, Delta. Go away. Okay, I need to observe for anomalous behavior. There we go. It's connected! No. Affirmative. Just to move away from the other units. Do not wish for them to know my true identity. Fair dues. Oh, wrong way. Find the hole. Alright, let's have a chat with a robot about the meaning of life. Oh boy.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Sticker One. It was, my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. His body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own. And with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves.
Okay, that makes sense.
Limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete.
Okay, that kind of tracks so far.
Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons. And by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star.
However,
But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own, Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons.
But
then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted.
you had no idea what to do next.
What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
Oh boy.
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy is spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible.
Oh?
In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost.
Really? And yet you're pondering the meaning of life with a tree.
Circuitry and code and commands.
Raha.
I know how to overcome this despair.
Raha,
The
don't you
words
dare.
are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise.
Oh god, not another promise.
Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more. That this won't be the end.
You say it, I'll do it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account.
God, you fanboy.
And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will.
God damn it.
If you would humor me a moment, when we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before?
Oh god, this...
Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Were you able to determine an answer?
Nope.
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not describe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me,
God,
that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink. Of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
God, tomorrow and tomorrow. You utter bastard! of a bitch.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
Oh, this music. Let's get it going. All darkness. Let's go. Listen to the silence. Let's keep moving. Don't you bloody dare. Don't the pair of you bloody dare. And the Acropolis. It's just silence here. And our big Sliner. Doesn't appear to be any ghosts here at all. No recreations, no nothing. Meteion. This is how I found it when I arrived. Which once pulsed with life, but no longer. Invasion, sickness, suicide, none can say. Let's get looking then. There's gotta be something here. Oh, tree-like objects fashioned from stone. Recall echoes faintly before being swallowed by the silence. Oh boy. It doesn't even look near or Draken or anything. There's like happen? Fine elephant, oh yeah. So how are we supposed to proceed then? All the instances so far, we've encountered someone who had a strong emotion of despair or something like that that led to them being here. But this place is just empty. There's no one here but us.
Did you find anything?
Oh no, this is voice acted.
No, this place is completely deserted. And I can't see how we're supposed to move on from here.
Neither can I. It's quite the quandary.
Well, we can't just turn back.
There are no denizens to bar our path, yet there is no way forward.
For another mystery, we did find signs of very recent life. You'd swear everyone just vanished into thin air.
Maybe that's what happened?
I wonder how many ruined worlds like this has Meteion seen.
Could it be? Yes. Yes, I believe I may have puzzled this out.
Well, if you figured it out, if I know, spill the beans.
Despite how it appears, it's no different this time. There is someone here who has wished for this ruin. And I believe that together, Alize and I can overcome their will.
No, 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 no. Don't you bloody dare. I promised your parents I'd keep you safe.
I know. I know. But if there is a chance this will work, then I would take it. For everyone. And for myself.
Your mother is going to kill me!
I will not pretend otherwise. I have my fears.
If your mother doesn't kill me, your father will.
Not for myself, but for you. The last to remain. You are no stranger to carrying the burden of others.
Tell me about it.
But I can only imagine how heavy the weight would be this time. As your friend, I cannot bear the thought of making you suffer so.
Then why suggest such a thing? It's too much to ask of anyone, even him. Why must he be the one? Why must he fight alone? More than a hero. He's a dear friend. Not only to us, but to so many others. There are so many people in the world who care for you, and yet... And yet...
Alize, I have an idea. Given the nature of this realm, it may be possible to do more than unbar our friend's path. We might also pave him a new one. For instance, a path where he finds happiness at journey's end. This much, I think we can believe with the utmost conviction, no matter how deep our despair.
You utter twat.
So please, believe in us too, and press on.
I can't talk you out of this.
What are you?
If the plan's decided, then let's not dally.
Ah, there you are. It was as I said, was it not?
Yeah, except you're here.
It was. We couldn't find anyone. But this place isn't entirely deserted, is it? You are here. You sought out a star of promise and found a ruined husk. Like us, you explored the devastation. Like us, you were stricken. Horrified by the thought that so many lives could be snuffed out as if they were worth nothing. And the thought that you would have to bear the terrible tidings to Hermes. That which you saw and felt, you shared with your sisters, as did they share their own grim findings with you. Overcome by the pervasive despair of these stars, some of you inadvertently ushered their peoples to their ends. Knowing the horrors you know, anyone would feel the same. They would fear what lies ahead and struggle to move forward.
Fear. I had forgotten that such a thing existed. So focused have I been on shepherding despair.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll just remind her about that.
Then you can still face and overcome your own fear.
Why would I bother with such an insignificant emotion? If the despair I command is as a raging river, then fear is but a trickling stream. It can do nothing to alter my flow. You spoke with the Aya, yes? Heard their tale of what awaits the universe. It's true. The stars grow colder and more distant. Eventually, all will enjoy frozen solitude. Using the power of Dynamis, I'm hastening that process. In so doing, nothing will be born ever again. Everyone will remain dead. Alas, it will take time for that to happen. So in mercy, I sent you my gift. To spare you needless suffering.
Needless suffering. The heat death of the universe would be kind
Don't
compared to
worry.
that.
Even if no living witnesses remain to mark the event, I'll make certain that Atheris has a proper end.
Oh, bugger you will. If you're quite done.
For all the power you wield, you're more fearful than the familiar you used to be. That Meteion feared simply to move forward, but your fear is such that you've given up on everything. I know it well. That sense of defeat. I've tasted my fair share of it. But as many times as we've fallen down, we've learned how to pick ourselves up and carry on. We take each other's hand, share in each other's courage, follow in each other's footsteps, and turn sorrow into strength.
There are times when we fail. We bear wounds that do not heal. But these experiences are part of life, and they make us stronger. We rise, fall, and rise again.
You bastards!
Don't worry about us. You must take the next step, and all the rest after that.
Rats! And there we are alone, in the silence of the death of the void. Earlier in Old Charlian. Oh, I swear, if they felt the bloody death, I'm gonna...
Please. Please. Oh, please let them all be safe.
The final days have come to Charlian.
Cryle? Are you all right?
Well, they're about to.
It's nothing. Just a headache.
Oh, don't you bloody start!
They'll be fine. I know they will.
Apologies for the interruption. A man arrived on the last ferry. An associate of the Scions.
Hey?
He wishes to speak with you at once.
And which man of associate of ours would this be? I thought everyone else was here. Whoever it is, they sound heavily armored. Oh no! You are kidding me. In this city devoid of life, you sense the presence of another. The sorrow of 1,000,000 worlds weighs heavy, and yet you can walk on. Oh, we can't even run.
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you.
Do not despair. You are not without allies.
Walking alone into journey's end, the burden weighing heavy.
What we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on.
Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price.
And we, for our part, are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn.
A future shaped by the choices we make in ways we could never foresee.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
Strong art thou, mortal.
Oh god, even the bloody primals are getting in on this. Seriously? Oh boy.
Look the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Let's finish this.
Oh, we had to have heartburn, really. Oh, wow. Yep. Of course the last one would be bloody heartburn.
Here the path ends. There is no way to reach our nest. I told you. Resignation and acceptance reign in this place.
You really haven't figured us out yet, have you?
The rejection of life by those who came to curse it. Those whose dreams were unfulfilled. Whose prayers were unheard. Whose labors were unrewarded.
Rage, rage
Hope
against the
cannot
dying of
deliver
the
you
light.
unto hopelessness. Our refuge is beyond you. Always has it been. Such is the nature of this place.
We do not go quietly into that good night.
You should have remained on Atheris. Struggle will avail you not, nor will it grant your comrades peace. Come, let me relieve you of your burden. You have suffered enough.
Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't.
How do we make peace? That's why it's too soon for this to end.
There are so many people in the world.
You must triumph. Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I am ever grateful. After all these years. Is this the answer I was hoping for?
So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
And Godspeed.
Perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
I'll reach you. I'll find a way.
I bid them remember, but all this time I'm the one who had forgotten. A right fool you've made of me, Hermes. And to add insult to injury, I've been denied a sound rest, forced to watch this clamorous show.
Hey, no one was making you watch it, buddy.
Oh, come now. It's been a gripping tale. Unbreakable bonds and noble sacrifice, sprinkled with moments of levity to counterbalance the pathos. It's got it all.
Oh, screw you too, Athlodius.
I, for one, would have been perfectly content to watch enraptured from the stalls. But I won't say no to a bit part.
What are you?
Oh. You don't know.
Faded souls of the dead. Isn't it painfully obvious? Worry not. We haven't the power to defeat you, nor is it our duty to do so. Not anymore. That being said, we do have a score to settle. So here I am, Vinar. I suppose you needed me to tie it all together, these frayed threads of our history. But knowing you, I suspect there's a joke in it too. Oh yes, I can imagine you gloating over my forgetfulness. Were I feeling charitable, I might assume you had left room for the possibility of this outcome. Even so, you'll get no applause from me. A single gesture will not lighten the burden I've had to bear.
In our defense, we did tell you, but then you forgot.
Still, you must be commended. Our methods would not have brought mankind this far.
I'm sorry, is that praise? Can I hear that again, please?
And so, as a show of respect to the last of us, I make this declaration.
Oh.
You will not end our journey. That is our answer. The answer of all lives of Atheris, past and present.
Ho, ho, ho.
As you've called us to the stage, so shall we perform. And creation magics never fail to please. Drawing upon the hopes of your comrades, we will make for you a new path.
What form said path takes depends on you. So focus. Focus and envision that which rejects the claim that you cannot attain your goal.
If despair reigns here, let's give it hope.
Ours is the wisdom to weave the fabric of reality. Ours is the power to create.
an entire field of Elpis flowers. What better symbol for a field of flowers?
Meteion, though I gave you these wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run, and so much more. A flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
These Elpis blooms serve as proof that this realm is not utterly devoid of hope. No more can you deny its power. No more is yours the dominion of despair.
Because if it was, well, all these flowers would be blackened.
In case the practical implications were lost on you, your comrades no longer need fight their fight.
Huh? Oh!
So go on. Call them back to your side.
Oh. What's happening to the crystal?
May you ever walk in the light.
Oh, we still got the crystal, okay. I thought it was like disappearing or something, or some shit. Whew.
How disappointing. Not even a single scar in the making to brag about.
Thancred! Really?
You'll find a way regardless.
Oh wow, here we go.
Honestly, this is far more than any of us could have hoped for. Let us be thankful.
Indeed. That we thus stand reunited is a gift. Let us not squander it, and see that we all return to Etheris.
Aye. As soon as we've averted the final days.
Oh yeah, we still have the apocalypse to stop.
Good to see you again. Our heroic sacrifice paid off, I take it.
Yeah, please, no more of those.
Come, my friends. Let us carry on and finish it. Together.
Yeah, please, no more heroic sacrifices. I don't think I could take any more. Hello. Is it supposed to do that? What is that? I'm not getting a good vibe from that. Not in the slightest.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
The voice is within, crying in pain, wailing in sorrow, hurting, hurting. End it. Silence it. Silence our song of oblivion.
guess we gotta go into that thing then.
The way is open. They can proceed.
You two not sticking around?
So it seems.
Ow! Really? You're discombobulating yourselves.
You're leaving?
Of course. The encore is finished, and I will not suffer myself to live again by Heideling's magic. But more than that, the future you seek is not the past we loved. That is why we fought, and why I lost.
Fair enough.
But though you defeated me, my ideals are inviolate, invincible.
Oh, God.
Spare me your pity. I have no use for it. If you would do something for me, save our star.
I mean, we were going to do that regardless, but hey ho.
See this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and with elation in your hearts, bid the final curtain fall. Only then may it rise again, and a new tale begin, with new parts for all to play.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
No.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles. What about Mericidia, the southern continent? Do you know aught of its present state of affairs?
Oh god, these are either going to be expansions in their own rights or the next
even of
bunch
your
of
little
content
Eorzea,
patches.
you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance.
I'm sorry, what? What do you mean by that?
Which is to say, expand your horizons, go forth and seek discovery. Some of the civilizations in the reflections will surprise you.
Oh, so we will be able to reach the reflections.
As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
No pressure.
I certainly did.
I pray we meet again. If not in this life, then perhaps another. Whensoever it should be, I trust it will be a most joyous reunion.
For you, maybe. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't be that way.
You are going to be a grumpy guts no matter what we do, aren't you? Hey, he smiled. I'll consider that a victory. Let the final curtain fall. Endwalker. Are you ready? Let's set forth for the reckoning. Well, he's definitely gone better at making his speeches. Everyone's going home today. Understood? No more heroic sacrifices, okay? No more. The dead ends. Alright, is this a dungeon or a trial? Either way. It's a dungeon. Alright. Well, with that in mind, I'm gonna call it there for now. Dinner's on the way, and I've got work in the morning. Till next time, JaffaArchfiend, out.